Went downstairs, had breakfast, and said goodbye to Mum. Out the door, heading for the bus stop, and this moped goes past and backfires, right? Scared the hell out of me, and I wake up. I'm in bed. Took me a moment to get my bearings, and then I realised I've been dreaming. You know, one of those dreams where you dream you've woken up, but you really were still asleep. Anyway, a bit weird, but you know. So, I roll out of bed, I hit the bathroom, on with the uniform, downstairs, breakfast, bye Mum, out the door, and I'm at the bus stop. Along comes a bus. I get on, and just as I'm finding a seat, the bus suddenly lurches, and I wake up. I've been dreaming again. The whole thing. Waking up, getting dressed, bathroom, breakfast, bus stop, I dreamt it all. Not once, but twice. So, you know, by this time I'm beginning to wonder, am I actually awake now? Or am I still asleep? Am I still in dream world? I mean, you know, am I? Because it all seemed real enough. Anyway, this time I think, all right, I'm properly awake. I'm pinching myself to make sure, yeah? I'm slapping myself. Mum asked me what the hell I'm doing, so I tell her what's happened, and she says, listen to me, Alan. I can assure you, son, I'm not a figment of your imagination, so if this is some sort of scheme of yours to avoid going into school today, you can forget about it right now, because you're going. So I finish my breakfast, out the door. This time I get into school, yeah? And all the way in I'm thinking, when am I going to wake up again? Right, this time, I don't. Until this teacher looms up into my face, Mr. Dufton, really nice guy, taught English, and I was his star pupil, you know? But on this occasion, he's really pissed off with me for some reason, and he roars something at me. But I can't remember what. It was something like, Alan! And I wake up again. I'm still in bed. I've been dreaming. And it happens again. Fourth time, and again. Up, out of bed, down the stairs, into school, first lesson, second lesson, you know, morning break, I start to relax, and then bam, someone screams, and I'm awake again. Back in my bed. Again. And it really wasn't until the sun started to go down that evening that I began to believe that I really was, really awake. Hell of a day. And the thing is, here I am, years later, a grown man. I'm still not 100% sure. I'm still wondering when I'm going to wake up again.
Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
London Particular by Nick Perry. Part 1.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Hello, it's Alice, and welcome to my mudlarking podcast, Mudlarking with Alice. I'm speaking to you from Custom House Reach. It's quiet today, just me and the pigeons. Honestly, it's like another world down here on the foreshore. Directly across the river from me is Canary Wharf, and the sun's glinting off all the glass and steel of Docklands. It all looks very imposing and futuristic. But down here where I am, it's so quiet you can hear the water lapping against the pebbles. Can you hear that? Okay. As you probably know, the Thames is tidal, so twice a day when the level drops, it leaves little messages from London's past. Little relics of the people who used to live here. Coins, buttons, bits of slipware, clay pipes. Lots of clay pipes, in fact. We call them the cigarette ends of the 18th and 19th centuries. Bottle stoppers, toy soldiers, bullets, fishing weights. All of this history just washed up at my feet. And that's what I'm looking for right now. You have to get your eye in. It can take a minute or two. And what you're looking for are straight lines and perfect circles. Kind of shapes that nature doesn't create. Here's one. Let's see. What have we got Here,